found you. I know where Edison is when I see Edison. I look at this room black, just a girl, and this is like, what the fuck is happening? Like, is there a man up there? There's no light, sir. Hi, how are you? I see you in the red. You did interrupt. Good job, man. I believed in you the whole time. Now he's quiet. He's outside like, you want me to interrupt you? Hey, you're not. How are we doing? Are we good? All right. Question for you. I'm from the southeast most province part of India. Where am I from? Geography throwing over your head? All right. Want to take a guess? No? What about you behind you? Damn, white people suck at geography. Want to take a guess? You want to phone a friend? Call anybody you want. Yeah, let's get on the comedy show. Because Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You know what's funny? It's like everyone's like, is he a teacher? I don't want to fucking learn today. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I'll give you a hint. It is Edison. I said it earlier. None of you paid attention. And it's kind of fucked up. Like, I don't understand how my parents go, we are going to leave India to go to India. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Like, why would you do that to your kids? Like, the whole time I'm like, I think my dad brought me to New Jersey because he's like, Edison invented light bulbs. And my kid needs to have a light bulb moment. Edison. I'm just fucking with you guys. I'm not from Edison. I'm from a place called Princeton, New Jersey. You guys ever heard that place?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad took me there because he thought Einstein would ever meet me. The fuck is wrong with my dad? Like, why are you taking me places where educated people live? I'm not an educated man. Listen, I'm a disappointment to every single brown person out there, like from start to finish. And I'll tell you why. Like, the most Indian thing about me was I was an Uber driver.
Oh.
I'm saying that was the most Indian thing I've ever fucking done was Uber drive. And I did, the one Indian thing I did do was I got a 4.8 rating when they're all 4.2s, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. I don't think there's applauding for those basic things here. It was like, yeah, he could do something, good for him. You know what though, fuck you guys, it is a good score. You know why? Because look at this, when you're 5'5", fuck you guys, 5'3" and 3/4. It's fucking hard to reach those pedals sometimes. And when you're like driving like this, getting places is fucking amazing. Especially when you're sitting on a phone book. That shit's fucking me up. Did you say, oh my god? I love it. I love that. I don't know what to say, man. It's fucking funny because I love how it's raining. And I'm always thinking, like, what's worse? Like rain or like a terrorist? You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if I was like, alright, I got a bomb! We're gonna kill everybody in here! Would you guys leave? And get wet? You're like, nah, we'll stay. Let's see what this bomb's about real quick. I like, you laughed at that. Everyone else is like, is he a terrorist? No, not a terrorist. I told you, I'm a disappointment. It's fun. I don't know where to go, man. It's like, have you guys ever been to New Hampshire?
No.
Oh. Nobody ever? You said, why would I go there? That's a good point. Why would you go there? I'm looking around the room. I think you, my friend, you should go there. You know why? Because, yeah, just you. Because here's the thing about New Hampshire. They don't see people of color too much. Even you are a person of color. You're not Jersey sugar color out there. You're not a Oompa Loompa out there. You are literally, what I mean by that is you're a Native American out there. People will confuse you as a fucking Native American, 100%. You know why? Because the entire time I was out there, people go, oh my god, yo, it's Aziz. And I'm like, what's up? How we doing? You want me to sign that shit? Okay, bam! I'm like, oh my god, that is Aziz. I'm like, yeah, I was a fucking celebrity out there. Like in New Jersey, New York, they're going, oh, that's just an Indian kid. It's fucking lame. Like the entire time, people are like, is that Aziz? My friend's like, that's racist. I'm like, what are you talking about racist? I'm Aziz. Shut the fuck up, Rob. I'm making my moment, man. It's funny because like, in New Hampshire, it's also very split. So half of New Hampshire is like, there's till to this day, there's still Trump supporting. So you'll be bowling out there, or I'll be bowling out there, or you'll be bowling out there one day. I hope you will. And somebody's gonna look at you and go, hey! Go back to Africa! Me. I was told by 3 people in New Hampshire in this bowling alley to go back to Africa. The only thing that happened out of there is like 2 things. 1, I got the fuck out of there. And 2, my dick grew 2 inches. That's it. If you didn't laugh, go to a Korean spa, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. Or watch porn. The shit's accurate. Like, have you ever been to a Korean spa? Any dudes in here you serve? Oh my god, just the only other Indian guy? That's my friend, I took him today. Alright, so Korean spa is basically, you've been.
Yes.
Did you go?
Yes.
Hell yeah, you, my man, you're a bear in there, dog. You know why they got it? Because they're part of my gay community. Yo, what do you think about Korean spa? You like it?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling your guy over there. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, she's like, yeah, we're going to gay. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. That's alright. So basically what Korean spa, for the rest of you don't know, is when you go into the wet room, correct me if I'm wrong, you just see a bunch of dicks. It's just a bunch of naked dudes because you can't wear anything in there, so you're just completely naked in the hot tub. My favorite place to be. Right, when I'm feeling down, I go there because then I go, alright man, I'm just not in the mood. Everyone's dick's bigger than mine, and I go there, I'm like, oh no, I'm actually above average. Like, have you ever seen white people like in porn? It's such a false statement. Like, I thought white people's dicks were just massive my whole life. You go to a Korean spa, you go, what? You're 6 foot and that's what you're rocking? Okay. Okay, bro. This is how I get around in society. I'm just like matching my thing. I'm still in that competition. My wife's so happy to be with me. I don't know why my wife married me. This is like one thing I never understood in my life. Like, my whole life doesn't make sense to me, but that one thing doesn't make sense. All right, I'll describe what my wife is to you, and you tell me why the fuck she married me. My wife grew up in Closter, New Jersey. Do you know where that is?
Yes.
Yes. Rich as fuck, correct? Judy as fuck, correct? Thank you. What I don't mean that as an insult. It's like every 3 seconds, Israel. I'm like, God damn, I get it. And so my wife growing up, she always told me, oh yeah, we're middle class. And my whole time I'm like, oh yeah, you're middle class. Then I found out her stories. As a kid, she used to go to Patrick Ewing's house, the basketball player, and party with his children. You know who I used to party with? That dude. You know who his dad is? No one gives a fuck. No one ever cared about who his dad was. Then, when she was a camp counselor, her kids were Chris Rock's kids. So Chris Rock gave her and all the counselors Tiffany bracelets. Yeah, what? She goes to the mall, and I went with her recently to the mall. We run into Jay-Z. This is the fucking town she run. You're telling me you're middle class? Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? In what world are you hanging out with Chris Rock, Jay-Z, and Patrick and telling me you're middle class? All your neighbors are Jews. You can't tell me you're middle class. You know who my neighbors were? Other Indian people. Indian people are not wealthy. We save our money and we're broke as shit. I'm middle class. This is my dad. My dad saved up a lot of money and blew it all, and then we're in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, trying to live the American dream. That's called middle class. Turns out I found out her dad has $20 million. How is that middle class? It's not. It's crazy. That's her upbringing. Let's talk about who she is as a person. Now, my wife, before she met me, she was a chief of staff to who you say? A guy named Ray Dalio. Does anyone know who he is? A 19.1 billionaire. What does that mean? It means that she was running his family office, his business, and his nonprofit for a billionaire. So anytime a billionaire is making a business decision, he'd have to text my wife or email my wife or call my wife and say, hey, I want to make a decision. Are we able to spend this money and is it a wise decision? And my wife will have to tell him no or yes, and the reason why. She married me. This is what I'm doing for my living. Look around you. How much money do you think I'm getting tonight? If you say $0, you'd be 100% right. How the fuck did I get her? It's still a mystery to me. I don't get it. Like, I once stumbled in a Tinder and I'm like, oh, rich pussy, let me grab this. I just did it. This is like a brag, and I know you guys are all like, oh wow, he's so cool. No, yeah, it's just a humble brag. It's not a joke. I just want to tell you about my life and how awesome it is. I went from living in my car to living in an apartment now, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, and then once you get married, I feel like this only group lives up to like 5 of us in here. Like the 2 dudes back there who look lonely as shit. Like I feel like this relates to you guys over the worm. But like when you're married and all of a sudden now she's bloated all the time, you start jerking off a lot. And when you start masturbating a lot, you start noticing things in porn that you didn't notice before. Like for example, I noticed like there's like some misrepresentation in porn. For example, there's no Indian dudes in mainstream American porn, and it's fucking me, that dude in the back, and this guy up a lot. Like think about it. When you're jerking off, you see back at jerk off tonight, and let me know if you see a Deepak Chopra, a Hungdeep Singh, or a Deeptik Patel anywhere in the country. Nowhere. Why aren't there? Like Slumdog Millionaire should have been done by now. That was an Oscar-winning movie. Hand job, blow job, poon job could have been done. I love how like this group here, and all the adults are like, when's the comedians coming back? This guy talks about porn a lot. That's all I have to talk about. I talk about porn a lot because that's all I do. It's really all I do is just watch porn and go, hi. Hey, how are you guys? Oh, you guys are back. Okay, what are you? They're audience members. They're just comics. Hey, what's up, man? Trying to think what my next bit was going to be. Oh, so much. Thank you very much. You're paying attention. I watch porn a lot mainly because I want to gun these nuts. A one-man drinking pussy salvation, right? Because here's why. Because I feel like if there's an Indian porn star, then people would look at me differently. Like people intellectualize me. Like when I was just to be single and I used to swipe on Tinder, I'd be like, you have 45 minutes to get off Tinder. All right, cool. Next day. And I'll always connect with one girl. And I'll always tell that girl a witty line. I'll ask you, like, hey, who do you think would win in a fight? Oprah Winfrey or Rosie O'Donnell? What's your answer? Oprah's a good answer. This one time I asked that girl a question, she goes, oops, I didn't mean to swipe you right for that reason. I was wondering if you could come over and help me fix my computer. This is like fucked up racism. But when you're aggressively single, what do? You go and fix her fucking computer. So I went and fixed her computer. And did I get pussy? No, I didn't get anything. She just looked at me and she goes, oh, thanks for fixing my computer. How you doing? I'm like, well, I called tech support. And I fixed her computer because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So you want to go out? She goes, no. And so I'm like, this is crazy. It's insane. Like, I always want to be sexualized. I never want to be intellectualized. The one time I thought I got sexualized, this dude said, hey, looking good, mommy. And I walked around like, feeling good, daddy. And I turned back. Never turned back. Because this dude was looking at a manhole saying, looking good, mommy, talking to his coworker. Had nothing to do with me. Had nothing to do with me. Ruined my fucking day. Worst day ever. I forgot what I was supposed to do tonight. I had a lot of bits prepared. I completely forgot about them. What do you do for a living?
Project manager.
Yeah, that's fair. Project manager for who?
ADP.
ADP, nice. What the fuck? Are you fucking ADP? You know who? You know her aunt? Giant company?
Maybe you do.
That's right, you don't know. I gotta go. Before I head out, I would like to say, this has been fun. Question for you. Last question for you. You know what? I'm gonna leave you alone. That's my time. Thank you guys very much.
We'll never know the last question.